been getting some downloads during the day for you guys. Just positive ones, of course. Talking about you're always in the right place at the right time. Affirm it is so. Deep feelings, embracing your darkness, embracing your light in balance. Ra is connected to you. It was written in the Book of Life. And the fact that it is written in the Book of Life means that no one has the power to take it from you. Recently we had a full moon, and I was getting downloads and messages that someone in my collective has a divine destiny, and they have been doing ritualistic full moon attacks. And because you are so connected to the spiritual realm as a chosen one, they're having no effect on you whatsoever. So what else have we got? You're actually here to shift society. Your disrespect to corporations and some takes advantage of the people, and you're powerful as fuck, are what my guides have been telling me. Your loved ones support you, and as you awake to the bullshit, so are your guides and ancestors and God himself all protecting you. You've been chronically misunderstood throughout your life, but I'm hearing like it's not that you're confusing or anything. It's people actually chose, and they had a choice, and they chose to misunderstand you. I'm just going to make life on anybody hard. But being a chosen one with such a divine mission, clearly you are going to come across and up against opposition. Also, I got a message earlier in regards to a karmic partner and friends, people who have come into your life just to hold you back and put you in a stalemate kind of position, spread rumours about you, and generally just stop any progress or success that you're experiencing within your life, and that you've cut these people off. You're no longer dealing with them in your life. Gossip, fucker, karmic soulmate. Ooh, here, fuckboy. All negative, non-beneficial energy has not actually been able to touch you. How many warnings do these people need? They're attacking at a divine being. Your intuition is on point. Basically, what I've got to the point where he said no more. Right? Yeah, there's a certain amount of karma that somebody will receive for past deeds, but you were getting attacked by people you did nothing to. Like, you hadn't done anything to these people. So it came to a point where God himself actually said, no more. Like, you don't get to fuck with divine beings like this. And stepped in and has really, from what I understand, made their lives quite difficult. Many of them aren't putting the pieces together and saying, maybe if I just left this person alone, I'd be fine, you know? What fuckery am I doing in my life that's causing me all these problems? And they're not joining the dots, or not even asking themselves that question. However, you have understanding of the situation, or you always seem to find, even in the most evil people, you understand why they do things. And that's beautiful. That's a really nice trait to have, but some people are just taking advantage of that, and it's not good enough overall. But that's why the higher ups have taken it into their hands, and they're taking care of it for order and peace. Okay? And Isis, you have faith and wisdom, and you're kind of like guided by her. Hathor, intelligence, you have healed significantly. And the fact is, these blows, these knives that were thrown at you, hid their hands as soon as they'd thrown the knives and pretended it wasn't them. Lots of healing. And you are not in the amount of pain or even half as affected as was expected. Like, you are blowing people's minds with your strength and how you've just been able to walk away from it and not care. From what I'm hearing, you're a powerhouse. Your enemies aren't going to be able to sit at this table. It's just for you. As I said before, he's not saying they can't eat, he's not saying they won't. Or as just said by Tupac for sure, you can eat, just not at my table. And why? Because I don't think that man really had any bad intentions for anyone, but I don't know. I'm not going to dwell on that. But he did say that people can eat, just not at his table. And that's exactly what's going on at your table. Okay? There are people in this next phase of your life that can't come with you because they don't deserve to. How many warnings did they need? You're attacking a divine being. Like, you gotta wonder what these people were on or what they were even thinking coming up against you. Feather floats down on an angel is sending you love. So if you ever see a feather floating down, we saw one floating down on Christmas Eve just before dinner. A random, like on top of the house, it was just one random feather floating down. I was amazed. Don't go back. It's like you don't know the devil exists here on earth and he wants to stop your life purpose. So if you did decide to go back or anything like that, you know, we've all got free will. We can always certainly do whatever we choose to do at the end of the day. However, it's about using discernment and knowing what's good for us and what's bad for us. You know, what's going to actually be beneficial. Definitely don't go back to that shit. And they haven't pieced it together yet, but are losing things, getting fucked up by the higher ups. They see every tear you cry, and they won't put up with it. You're too real for those. Smile in your face while stabbing you in the back. Way too comfortable. These people filled with unexpressed jealousy, and where does all of this jealousy and hate come from though? It always comes from fear. After all of this has happened to you, regardless, you've gone ahead and you've picked yourself up, dusted yourself off and healed yourself from the inside out. No one expected that you would even get up. The Eye of Ra, you're protected as fuck. Your intuition is on point, never second guess yourself. Deep feeling, embracing your darkness, embracing your light in balance. Not only are you protected by God, you're also protected by the underworld as well. So you don't get fucked with anywhere. What kind of divine being are you? I'd love to know. I'm just going to pull some star seed messages here, because you're obviously not from this world. You're incredible. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself at this point? The crumbling, what are you clinging to that you should be letting go? And the golden children, your inner child, tenderness and innocence are rare gifts. And after everything you've been through, what they're actually trying to take from you was that kindness in your heart, that it's a certain je ne sais quoi that not everybody on this earth has. It's an absolutely beautiful heart, and after all the pain and everything that you've been, some people are genuinely upset that you held on to it. You know what? Some of the awful things that people have done, right? It leaves clues. If they expected it to break you, you know that if the exact same thing was done to them, they wouldn't survive it. They would not be able to handle it. I mean, you do, but on the surface, you're not sitting in a hospital, or you're not in the ground, you come out alright. Because you are understanding that we are quantum fields of vibrating energy, and everything in this realm is energy. And if you're feeling blocked in any way and you aren't understanding why you aren't able to move forward, just understand that I'm getting messages from the guides at the moment that no one is blocking you except yourself. Karmics are getting whipped by the ancestors. You've been hidden from your twin, false twin's presence, causing you pain. What, so they've hidden you from your actual twin? So is this from the karmic twin that fucked you over, or is this the real twin, your divine counterpart twin? Started fucking your best friend years ago, impregnated her twice. That's hard. Disgraced themselves. Power wasn't fun when you didn't give a shit anymore. A lot happened to your heart that caused you not to give a shit. But that's how it is, isn't it? For narcissists and cheats and people who are only fucking to hurt you. Well, it's not going to be fun if you don't even give a shit anymore, is it? Expect respect. Flick those that refuse to respect you. You can assess people's motives. What's not okay will always be not okay. Master Alchemist, you're turning your pain into personal power, and your authenticity is really not liked by your enemies. And why do you have so many enemies? Ancestral wisdom, your ancestors fiercely protect you. Oh wow, that's an awesome song. It's Hunters and Collectors. When the river runs dry, I recommend you have a look at the wording on that one, because it's, what does it say here? All of God's children are never going to die. Turned your back on Mother Nature. Do me a favour. Have a look into that one. There could be a message in that song for you. So, because you're aware of everything being energy, you're the master of your knowledge, and right now neutralize the negative effect or negative astrological influences. Oh wow, I was watching Raymond Grace recently, and he just went in with his dowsing pendulum and neutralized negative effects of all these different things. You know, conversations with God. And if you've ever got anything on your mind, that you can open up basically any page here, and it'll give you some solution, some resolution. Okay, you are pure gods and goddesses at birth, pure love. You would reject me. All of your life you have spent convincing yourself that you are not bad. Not only that you are bad, but the things you want are bad. Sex is bad, money is bad, joy is bad, power is bad, having a lot is bad, a lot of anything. Some of your religions have even got you believing that dancing is bad, music is bad, and celebrating life is bad. Soon you'll agree that smiling is bad, and laughing is bad, and loving is bad. No, my friend. You may not be very clear about many things, but you have one thing clear. You and most of what you desire are bad. Having made this judgment about yourself, you have decided your job is getting better. It's okay, mind you. It's the same destination in any event. It's just that there's a faster way, a shorter route, a quicker path, which is acceptance of who and what you are right now, and the demonstration of that. This is what Jesus did. It is the path of the Buddha, the way of Krishna, the walk of every master who has appeared on this planet. And every master likewise has had the same message. What am I? You are. What I am, you are. What I can do, you can do. These things and more shall you also do. Yet you have not listened. You have chosen instead the far more difficult path of the one who thinks he is the devil, one who imagines he is evil. You say it is difficult to walk the path of Christ, to follow the teachings of Buddha, to hold the light of Krishna, to be a master. Yet I tell you this, it is far more difficult to deny who you are than to accept it. You are goodness and prophecy, and mercy and compassion and understanding. You are peace and joy and light. You are forgiveness and patience, strength and courage, a helper in time of need, a comforter in time of sorrow, a healer in time of injury, a teacher in times of confusion. You are the deepest wisdom and the highest truth, the greatest peace and the grandest love. You are all these things. And in the moments of your life, you have known yourself as these things. Choose now to know yourself as these things, always, in every moment. See? It's always spot on. Get a copy. It's brilliant.